Because not having a mic to wear, I'm using the onboard audio, so it's going to be crappy audio. But nonetheless, this is the Traxxas Sledge. This is a 6S Traxxas Truggy. My desk is a mess. I work on RC cars on it mostly, and yeah, so it's got a lot of parts and shock oil and stuff on it. But yeah, this is the Traxxas Sledge. This one was ordered, so it's got my name on it. I drive a green car. I'm a Ninja Turtles fan. I have green shoes. Like, I have green everything. So I went with the green. A little disappointed that every single like demo unit has been green, so everyone's been seeing the green. But yeah, I got the green because it's who I am. So out of the box, I got two 3S batteries, and I also have a 4S battery for my X-Max, and I'm going to try them both. And I don't think I'll ever make it do 70 because that's just really, really fast. Let's open it up. Not sure which side to start with. Okay. There was a seal, and I broke the seal. Oh, this is like way too exciting. I could barely contain myself if you saw the intro. Oh, yep, we got it from the rear end, from the non-remote side. Oh my god. Let's try to sledge. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's like, it's so big. We're gonna put it on the table, and I'm gonna use my better mic because I'll be able to sit down. We're gonna go over it. Alright. Got a box with some goodies. You're gonna need this little jumper if you plan on running one 4S pack on it. The other thing in the box is the TQI remote. Let's adjust the camera and get a better angle. Alright, audio should sound a little bit better now. We're going to take some batteries and we're going to put them in the remote. Takes 4 AA's for the receiver. On my Traxxas Max, I've went through 2 ESCs. I'm currently on my 3rd, but instead of putting the 3rd one inside it, I put a Hobbywing Max 8 in my Max. So now I don't have a use for the little receiver thing that's inside my Max controller. So what I'm going to do is put it inside this guy, because now it doesn't know what my voltage is, or I can't update anything because I'm using non-Traxxas electronics in my Max. I keep them stock until they mess up like multiple times, and then I throw in the towel and I switch to something else. I want to keep it stock. I like keeping things the way they were meant to be. So, oh yeah, I was shown how to do it, but I haven't done it. So the clips, oh, that's so easy. That's so easy. And it goes forward. Yep, okay. Oh, it is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my word. Okay. We've got the 6S speed controller, nice big old speed controller. I'm definitely putting a fan on there, even if it doesn't overheat. Having cooler temperatures means longer runtime, motor lasts longer, everything just lasts longer. So I'm definitely putting, from what I've heard, it's a 35mm fan. Aluminum one, meaning the outside casing is aluminum. It won't flex, and the blades will never break. That's what's going to ultimately happen with this guy, if the ESC itself doesn't die. Anyways, we've got the receiver, the ESC, we've got the pinion and the spur gear, and then we've got the motor, which is a little bit better than the E-Riva motor. A nice brace here, heavy. You could pick it up by it. That's pretty cool. It's like a T shape. Let's see what else. This is pretty cool. Look at this. Two screws there. You can pull off this little thing, and it covers the rear drive shafts. That's pretty cool. Let's get a look at the front. We're definitely going to do a first run video, 100%. Doing a first run video. Bunch of screws. Only thing I'm not looking forward to is learning this platform, because my Max and my X Max, I can have them apart and put back together very quickly, very easily, because I've done it many times. So once I get used to this platform, it won't be so bad. You've got that 2275 servo there, right there, 2275. Battery tray, just like on the Max and the X Max and a lot of newer cars, except you can put little pins in there, like so. And now the battery won't come out. You can put one on that side as well. I just happen to have one laying right here on the table. All right, these batteries were purchased February of 21 for my X Max. So they've seen a lot of bashing, a lot of abuse, but they still work. So let's put that 4S pack in there. Okay, so you're going to have to take the little foam thing out to run the 4S pack, which is glued down. So actually, I'm not even going to run this guy at all. There's the other one because it takes 2 for the X Max. It's 8S. So for this guy, oh yeah, those fit in there nice and well. I originally thought I was only going to be able to run 4S for a bit because these batteries are kind of expensive. But someone in our group, Kansas City Remote Bashers, they actually sold these to me for 20 a piece. $40 for both of these. Pretty good deal. So now I've got 2 batteries in there, nice and secure, and I can throw a pin in both sides, and those batteries aren't going anywhere. You know, I find pins all over my house and in my dryer and washer, but I can't find a second one at this moment. So let's put some batteries in here before we go over the rest of the truck. I'm going to make this, you know, hopefully not too long. So you always want to turn the remote on first. So we'll go ahead and connect the batteries. Turn the remote on first and last, if that makes any sense to you. So turn the remote on first. Turn the truck on second. Where's the button? Where's the... Oh. Oh, it's so quiet. I'm used to the upgraded fans in my... Whoa, that... So that sits up nice and high, and then it droops down real low. But I can play with the shocks. I can adjust them. They got little things here to turn. So you can adjust them. I can have it ride higher, which is, you know, ideal for, like, off-road. And, oh, yeah. Gonna knock everything off my desk. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, it was just a really quiet startup. All right, so what I mean by last is turn the truck off. Hold down the button. Or not. Hold down the button. Okay, what the heck? Hold down the button. Okay, this one doesn't do it that way. All right. That's odd that it doesn't turn off with... This is the only one I've ever seen that does it that way. So, truck off, remote off. Remote on, truck on. That is so strange, but okay, whatever. Truck off, remote off. Okay, so let's go over the rest of it. The shock towers, which I've broken a couple times on my other cars. I'm pretty hard on them because we go out and we bash them and we fix them. Really nice design here with the wing and the posts. Definitely not looking forward to these bending. I will replace it one time. Then after that, I will definitely go thicker. I know a lot of people comment about how it's not going to be the sturdiest for the chassis. That's definitely the thing I'm not looking forward to. The things I'm not looking forward to are replacing this chassis, which if you look at the like naked design where it just shows like the chassis and then what connects to it, it doesn't look that difficult. But, and then all these screws right here, I can definitely see it hitting like pavement and making the screws like shaved where you can't get a drill bit in there, or I'm sorry, a screw, a hex or whatever, to get the screw out. Or you get like dirt and debris in there, and you got to like, you know, scrape it out and then try to get the. I can see myself buying packs of screws for this thing for when they become, you know, whatever. And then one day drilling it and tapping the screw. Anyways, that's not going to be fun, but that's the thing I'm definitely the least excited about is having an aluminum chassis, my Max and my X-Max. Oh my gosh, I've replaced front bulkheads a couple times. I've done, you know, servos, and I've had the thing apart many times. Having that modular design in plastic that flexes and doesn't bend. Definitely the least excited thing I am about this car. Other than that, absolutely thrilled. They've got nice thick oil in the center differential, and then I don't remember what it was on the front and rear, or if it's different. But oh yeah, so one of the big things for me is on my little E-Revo, I had little like ball joints. It had one here and one there, and they would pop out. And it would be so frustrating. You'd buy aftermarket RPM, those would pop out a little less, but with the Max and the X-Max, you don't have those. And with this guy, you don't have them. You got axle carriers and you got C-hubs. It's just such a brilliant design. Gotta love it. No little things to pop out on you on this guy. Metal servo, I don't have to replace that. Oh my gosh, those servos don't last very long when they're plastic, when you're hard on them. I wasn't even that hard on it when I first got it, and it still died on me. 17 millimeter hexes on the thing, so your X-Max wrench will take it off. Speaking of the X-Max wrench, oh, that's way better than the X-Max wrench. Oh my goodness. Oh, hell yeah. This is what I have to use on my Max and my X-Max, and look at that. It's long, a little bit longer, and it's got more to like grab. So that's awesome. I'll be using that for my Max, my X-Max, and my Sledge. All right. Another thing that's really awesome about this type of motor mount system and what they have on the Max and the X-Max is you're supported evenly. It's not one side's being hanging up. So anytime you land on the ground after a jump, the motor goes down, and now you're damaging your motor and the pinion and spur. So you don't have that, you know, flawed design on this guy. So let's put the body on, because I haven't done that yet. Let's see. Okay, so it goes like it came off. So this side, and then... Oh, let's do that one more time. So pull the body off, right? We got batteries that just pull them out. Takes like 20 seconds to swap the batteries. So slide this on, press this down, our body's on. It's got little roof slide things. This is a beautiful, beautiful truck. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and run through my first battery pack outside and do a video of the first run. So if you want to watch that, it'll be linked in the description below. This video is going on my main channel because this video means a lot to me. This purchase means a lot to me. This is my third hobby grade Traxxas. Well, I don't have the Mini E-Revo anymore, so this would be my fourth purchase, but my current Traxxas hobby grade car, you know, and if you count the Teton, but I hate the Teton. It's currently broken, and I probably will never fix it because I don't like it at all. But anyways, I have an X-Max, a Max, and now a Sledge, and I can't be more thankful. But this video is going on the main channel. My first run will be on my Josh Does RC. I have it linked in the description below, or you can just go to YouTube and search Josh Does RC, and you'll see the first run. I'll just have the video linked down below when it's ready. Well, it will be today. So thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I have all my socials linked below, and that's how you know I was even getting this thing, because I was making a silly video the other day at the hobby store. And if you really want to see that video, definitely go follow my socials. Maybe I'll just have the links below to where you can view the video that I'm talking about. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.